Hello, I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I didn't record yesterday because, as you know, I went and had my PET scan. And by the time I got back, we were going to have lunch here at the house with my in laws and my sons and my sister in law, too. Um, so after that, just got busy, and I said, okay, well, on Sunday, I will let you guys know what happened. So basically, I got to the hospital and waited a little bit until they brought me into this room and they started up my IV. And then someone else comes and they check your blood sugar because and I was curious because I ask a lot of questions in a very nice way, because I'm curious. I never had a PET scan before. She goes, "Oh, we check your blood." They just pinch your finger, they prick your finger. Because of it, if your blood sugar is over 200, then we can't do it. Because apparently, what goes into your body for the PET scan is a sugar substance along with all the other chemicals. I don't know what they are. I'm sure it's, 'cause they're going to check your whole body, right, through the scan. And so everything was good there. And then you have to wait. Oh, then a guy comes to actually put that chemical in you. And and then they sit you in like a tiny little room. It's like about as big as a closet, or at least my experience. And they sit you in this like lounge chair, and they said you have to wait an hour until we can actually do the scan. So I sat there, and you can't wear any metal, like, nothing, no metal. So I came in my like a jogging pants and a t-shirt. And so after an hour, they put you in this like tiny little tube thing, like a bed, and then you just lay there. And the whole procedure after that is about 15 minutes. And I'm not going to lie, I am a little claustrophobic. So I kept my eyes shut the whole time. And any Bible verse that I knew, I was just repeating it in my head just to keep me from not being anxious. But I am an anxious person. But everything worked out. So everything got done. So I'm sure they're going to, send those right to the oncologist. And but I didn't feel sick after that or anything, other than if you don't like people, messing with your veins. I mean, I don't like looking directly, but I'm okay with that too. I mean, it was fine. So yeah, that's what happened. And so now on Wednesday, I do have to get up super duper early because I have to be at the hospital by 7:30 so that they can install. I don't know what you call it, so they can put the port in. And I've read up a little bit on it, and then I stopped because I'm like, I don't want to know a lot because then I start feeling anxious again. So I set it aside, and I'll start thinking about it maybe on Tuesday night. Right now, I'm trying not to think about it. So this morning I woke up and I drank some of my soursop tea leaves. Again, that's just what I'm doing. It doesn't taste that bad. I drank that, and then I had a lot of energy this morning. Actually, I was able to clean the dining room and the kitchen area. I swept, I mopped. I hung out in my pajamas for a little bit, and then my husband's like, "You got to drink your juicing," because he made me this like beet drink with a lot of other good veggies. So I drank that slowly. And then I decided, I said, right now that I feel okay, I'm going to call my in-laws and ask them if they want me to make lunch for them because they live right across the street. And they said, sure. So I made them some chicken fried rice. I chopped up a whole bunch of vegetables. And I love to cook, by the way, guys. If I'm feeling good and I'm not tired, that is like my therapy. And you know what even makes me happier? Is that while they're eating it, if they go, "Oh, that tastes really good." I don't know why. I mean, that's just something I enjoy doing. And I cook. Now, of course, I'm not saying that my Chinese fried rice it's probably not even authentic, but it's my style and they seem to like it. I add a whole bunch of fresh, nice veggies in there and I put some chicken protein there for them. And then I made this something I learned on TikTok a couple of years ago with tofu. I think it's a Korean type of appetizer, but it's you make this like really nice sauce to go over the tofu. You add like sesame oil. What else? Soy sauce. A lot of fresh garlic, like crushed fresh garlic. You add a little bit of brown sugar, a little rice vinegar, and you just whisk it really well. And you make little holes in the tuna, in the tofu. Like you just try to like with a fork, you could just kind of and then you add this sauce over it, and then on top you could either put crushed up seaweed or some scallions, and it's really good, you guys. It's really good. And so I made them that too. So I walked it over, and they're like, "Oh, mijita, why do you go through the trouble?" And I said, "Because right now I'm okay. I have energy. I don't know what's gonna happen in a few weeks from now. So right now that I can, I will. Right? If I can do it, why not?" So after I got them all situated because they're quite elderly, I washed their dishes. I came back, and then I had my soup, the one that I make for myself. Mario heated it up for me, which has all kinds of greens in it and uh, protein, added protein, and then chicken, but it's all blended. So, and then once it's heated up, I put a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. The one that you have that you always know you have a good one if it's from one source. It's in a glass bottle and like a really good olive oil. And I put that on top, just a little drizzle on top of the soup after it's heated, not before. So I just drank that. So I'm quite full. And then I said, "Oh, I got to talk to my people and give them an update as to what's happening." So my niece and my sister who are coming next Saturday. My niece is only staying for a day. She's on a business trip out west. She actually lives overseas. She said, "I want to do something special. Why don't we have like a spa day?" And I told her, as much as I appreciate that, and I would love to do it, since my port's going to be installed, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. Like, I hear that it's going to be sore because it's an actual, even though it's outpatient surgery, they're still going to go in there and, put that in. And then, for those of you who know what happens after that, I'm sure it's going to be quite sore. So I told her, as much as I appreciate it, I don't know. I don't want you to make an appointment and then me like not feel good enough or feel sore there to go and do that. But the fact that they're coming, my sister will stay a little longer, is just making me so happy. Being around family and friends makes me happy. And just like my in-laws right now, they're like, and I said, "Don't you understand? I walked over here to hang out with you guys because I like to stay busy. Because if I'm just sitting here, an idle mind, oh, you start thinking, oh, this and that and what, and I don't want to go there right now. I just really don't. But listen, I'm running out of time. But I will keep you updated again as to what's happening. I'm sure maybe I'll get more calls from the hospital tomorrow. But I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. And I'm praying for everybody. And I hope that you're praying for me. And I am just hanging in there. So God bless. Saludos a todos y hasta mañana.